One issue we're seeing more and more often is the question of non-matrimonial and matrimonial property. So this means when you're dealing with a financial settlement, what goes into the pot to be divided and what should be left out of the pot or ring-fenced. So for example, maybe at the start of the relationship, one person owns shares in a company or has an interest in their family farm. And at the end of the marriage, if things have gone wrong, how should that be treated? It's fairly settled practice that any money generated during a marriage is likely to be shared, and the starting position is a 50-50 split. So that is just a starting position. The overriding factor is always going to be meeting people's needs and the needs of their children, and there are other factors that need to be plugged in as well. But the point is, the money is in the pot, and there is a consideration of whether 50-50 is the right approach. Non-matrimonial property can be treated differently though. It might be ring-fenced, but it's a very grey issue. There are lots of complications. Firstly, how do you quantify a non-matrimonial contribution? If someone had a shareholding in a business 20 years ago, the business may have changed in shape and size over those years and might be unrecognisable to what they had at the start of the relationship. So how do you split out what should be marital and what is non-matrimonial? And the other point is some assets might have arrived during the relationship, for example, an inheritance. And again, how should that be dealt with? I mean, the usual approach there is the court is more likely to ring-fence inheritances if they've been received recently and if they've been kept separate from the rest of the family money. But again, it's a grey area and it's always subject to the court's discretion. This is something we're seeing more and more of. It's something that we have to monitor very closely. So if you've got any questions about the issue of non-matrimonial and matrimonial property, then please give us a call.